So today's class is a class that you can try to do during the moon days. So in Ashtanga, if you follow the kind of the Ashtanga sequence, you are not supposed to do yoga on full moon or in the moon as well. Why? Because either you have a very big amount of energy and you tend to overdo it, and then injuries tend to last for long, or you have very low energy and you feel really tired, and it's very normal during kind of full moon and new moon to feel a bit restless. So kind of that also creates kind of a lot of movement into your mind, that vritti, and that causes that, in your practice you're possibly less present, or you feel a little bit sloppy, you don't feel like doing anything, and you end up injuring yourself. And in fact, what happened 2 days ago is that I was going down the stairs, actually fell. So my knee is a little bit in a, yeah, it's a little bit fell. Sorry, my knee is a bit funny, and I'll try to kind of keep it with care. So the first advice is, for moon days, what you have to do is just take a rest, like let it go. But sometimes you, for example, you feel like restless, which is what happens to me. I tend not to sleep well, tend to wake up quite a lot, um, or have this kind of monkey mind that is everywhere. So, or my back tends to hurt. So, what do you need to do if you just need to find a little bit space? So, today's practice is going to be a very short practice in which we're going to work through some poses that you could do if your body allows it. There's three things that I'm going to ask you. Is first, don't push if something doesn't feel good for you. I'll give some modification, but even if that doesn't work, if those modifications don't speak to you, just don't do it. Second is be extra mindful. Know that your mind is going to be everywhere. So really try to be in the momentum, really try to be where you are. And the third is enjoy it. Really kind of focus on allowing the mind to go. So you are focused, but you have that sweetness of just allowing yourself to be in that moment and just to relax. Okay. So we're going to start in our mats. Get a blanket. So for example, today, because my knee cannot really go down in the half lotus, I'm having a blanket underneath. Get a blanket, get some cushions. That I find that the harder the cushions are, the more kind of firm they are, the best. So I'm using a little bit of firmer cushions, even though if they're not bolsters that you normally use in the yoga practice, but you can have that with like foam cushions that you might have for your bed. So let's get into the mat, Carita. Nice. And we're going to start in child's pose. So for this child's pose, I'm going to ask you to really open your knees, and you're going to grab your blanket, and you're going to place it underneath. If the blanket is still not folding well enough for you to go into your child's pose, you can make it as tall as you need to. And it's very tall, so it can go like this. Yeah. So you're just allowing some space here. So you can choose with my pillows to go about kind of halfway down. Stay down. If you have a blanket, for example, in Gaby's case, you can put it really on the inside, Gaby, like me, and then allow your head to go a little bit down, or you can keep it. Does that feel nice, Gaby? You really want to get kind of the support into your body, so you can completely relax. And place your hands underneath, one on top of the other, and then just relax your head down. That's it. And as you're here, we're going to stay for a while in the poses. So what you can do is to start to focus on how your body feels. Get some awareness on your knees, for example, for me. joints. Go through your joints and try to make a scan. Do they feel funny? With the moon also you tend to get, there's a lot of people who get kind of pain on their joints, on their elbows, on their knees. We have kind of a little bit of extra water there. Just relax, but notice at the same time. Scan your body. If your mind gets distracted, you can also, if you go through all your body and then you just lose a little bit of concentration, you can also pay attention to the sounds around you. Are there birds outside? Even the sound of the cars or planes or the ocean. Stay in here for another 20 seconds. Slowly start to create movement in your body really slow. We're going to move between the toes really slow. Raise yourself as slow as you can. Come back into your seat. Slowly remove the bolsters, pillows, blankets. The blankets, just keep them with you. We're going to do a little bit for our shoulders. So keep the blankets kind of in between your legs. We're going to stay in this kind of child's pose. But now make sure your feet should not be together. Your feet are about kind of as wide as the knees. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And you start to make small circles around. Almost like a cat and cow, but just listening to your own body and feeling what you need in your shoulders, in your head. Initially not necessarily following breath and movement, as we traditionally do. Now we can incorporate breath and movement. So inhale, forward, look to the front, cow. Exhale, back, crunch everything in, cat. Inhale, forward, move the cow, and exhale, fall back, cat.
Why didn't they even dog in the cat?
No, inhale, forward,
Because dog.
cow, ass time, back, the cat. Now we're going to take your right hand and you're going to slide it underneath your armpit and just put a little bit of pressure on your right shoulder. With your left hand, just push a little bit to the side to open your chest. stay there for another few minutes.
Así?
Mhm.
Or like this?
Slowly start to come up very slowly. So place your hand in front of your shoulders, slide the other one back. Make sure you have space to go to the other side. Maybe a little bit of cat and cow first. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slide your left hand to the side. Place your right hand in front of your face. Use a push slightly open. Four more breaths here. With a deep inhale, slowly start to lift. Another cat and cow. Now cross the legs behind you and start to walk your hands back. And careful, slide your knees. Now let's extend the legs to the front. You're going to get your pillow or a blanket or whatever you have. And you're going to place it really close to your body. And place it kind of underneath the ribs. And use fall forward, allow the ribs to fall forward. Make sure you have sufficient space for you to kind of place the hands and then open the chest. So don't curve the spine. Forward, Gabby. You're curving. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I can see it because I'm here behind you.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
You are. You're curving. See? Curve.
You're doing like this. So
No.
don't slouch your back.
Look, I'm not.
A little bit. It's important you just fall forward, not that much. Bring your feet together, keep the feet together. You're going to feel a slight stretch of the hamstrings. There's a very small stretch. Come a little bit more forward, Gavita. Then keep the chest forward, keep looking, not, again, you're slouching, Gabi. You're slouching. You're slouching, yes. Teenagers, yes, you're slouching, I can see you.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not. Look,
Yes,
I'm
you.
not.
No. Now you're even slouching.
I was not.
Yes, here is not. Yeah,
I'm not slouching.
you are. Yeah, she is. Okay, come a little bit forward, Gabby. So just be very mindful. Like, it's very difficult for you to notice that you're slouching.
Yeah, you were slouching.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you tell me. Come on. I'm gonna change blankets to give her a little bit more of height. Maybe she needs. No. That's precisely not what you have to do. Yeah, ribs. Feel the ribs. Nice. And now feel that ribs are moving forward. Yes, that's it. The ribs are moving forward. Your feet are together. Nice, beautiful. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be that much. As long as she's opening the chest. And feel that your ribs are going into, it's not your chest, your ribs are going into the blankets. Bring your elbows a little bit further away, Gabby. No, 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 no. A little bit farther away. Keep your chest open.
Open.
It's not.
It is.
Now it is.
It always was.
No, it was not.
It was.
No, you can see the camera. And as I gave Gabby my blankets, I can use some blocks. It's not funny, you know, it doesn't relax. It's
It feels nice.
teenagers.
It feels
No,
nice.
it doesn't.
And you do that a lot when you're working.
Yeah, exactly. That's precisely why you have to do this. Just keep moving the chest forward. It's almost like you're bringing, or you can have the hands around your blankets and you're hugging them towards you, and that allows you to lift.
Like this.
Better. But it's more about the chest, not the face. The chest. No, not here. It's here, the chest. Imagine you're moving the chest forward. Chest forward. Feet together, keep the feet together. And just feel a small stretch in the back of the legs, yeah? But keep a little bit of engagement, not like, And you have to really be aware. Keep hugging. Close the eyes if you want. Ribs into the blankets, Gabby. A little bit forward, ribs into the blankets, feet together. See. Sometimes it's harder to do these poses because you really have to concentrate. You really have to keep the feet together. Keep the legs together. Feel that you're moving everything inward. Nice. Last breath. And release. Now a little bit for your neck. So you're going to open your hands. You're going to bring your right hand around, your palm face into the back, and you're going to grab the opposite arm. You can bend the knee, bend the elbow, and then pull the elbow down. You can place the elbow in the blanket or the blocks if you had it, and then you feel that your elbow is pulling down. And as that elbow is pulling down, you're going to allow your head to move towards the right. And you can go here, small movements around your neck to allow your sternocleidomastoid, your big muscle that goes all the way up and towards the back, to open. Now let's get your head high. Now push the other elbow down. And as you push the elbow down, bring your head then to the left, and same thing, side to side. I find that is very different when you're pulling every elbow down. Small movements, and find a place where your body is like, ooh, there, that soft spot that you kind of need to stretch. Just breathe here. And slowly release. Open your arms. Change. So left arm around. You're going to go to the other side. Grab the other arm. The other hand goes into the block or the blanket that you have there. Then you're going to start to really feel your right elbow pulling down. Your head goes towards the left. Same thing. Slowly start to go side to side. Find that sweet spot. Stay there. Couple of breaths. One deep breath here. And change. Now, your left head was going to push down. Your head's going to go towards the right. Same thing, find it. And then here, for example, I feel that my neck doesn't need that much. It's really relaxed. So I'm kind of, what am I noticing? That the right, I concentrate a lot of my stress and lack of anxiety and lack of movement on my right side, on my right neck. Maybe notice, like, where are you getting, where is your neck getting more stiff? And if you need it less onto the left side, use still allow it to be balanced, to keep the balance here. If you want, you can go back to the right side. Try to the stretching the right. Yeah, no, this one is the right. Yeah. You can go back.
This is the left. You can go back to the left side.
Yeah, but you're bringing, no, because you're bringing your head
to the right.
To the right, exactly. You're stretching.
You can say you can go back to the left.
Well, little monkeys. You can go back to the other side if you need to.
Other side.
Yeah. To the side that needs it the most. Just stay here. Nice. Slowly release. Release. Hands. And now, take the blocks or the blankets that you had. Make a nice roll. And then place them underneath your knees.
Roll like this.
Yeah.
Roll.
And then place it underneath your knees. If
like
you need,
a burrito.
Like a burrito, yes.
A burrito.
You can make it a little bit wider. Then bring your feet together. Bring your feet together, like making a 90-degree angle.
Side.
Yeah, but it's still making sure the blanket is kind of underneath your knees.
Like this?
So don't make it too wide. Yeah, like that. Then go down slowly. Release down into the mat. Make sure the blanket is offering support.
Like this, Mommy?
Yeah, nice. Make sure the blanket is offering support.
Okay.
Now, place attention into your lower back and try to take a little bit of the curve out of your spine. We're trying to bring your belly button down into the mat. We're going to increase into this pose, so we're going to make it a little bit more into your shoulders a little bit later. For now, just relax your knees. You can place your hands into your hips or into your ribs, or one hand into the heart, one into the belly. And again, same thing as we have done in other poses. Just concentrate on any feeling that you have in your body. Notice any differences. Notice places where you're feeling slightly unbalanced, or areas that you're feeling really open. Slowly start to bring some movement. We're going to add it to this pose. So I'm going to actually change. I'm going to put the blanket underneath. And I'm going to give one of the blocks to Gabby. So take the block as you just lift yourself on the elbows. Bring a block or a blanket, a roll blanket under, then release it down. Allowing your head to fall a little bit behind. Don't make it, there is going to be the tendency, especially if you are kind of slightly needing more space on your chest, you're going to want to go higher. Don't. That's kind of your ego saying that you need that, and you don't. You know, today you just need to take it easy.
You need to feel your best.
Exactly. And then again, make any adjustments on the block or the blanket to make sure you can feel relaxed. And if it's too much for your head, then again, you can place something underneath. So yeah, in between your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Yeah. Nice. Is it too much for your head? No. If it's too much for your head, you can place things underneath. So for example, you put a block, a bed.
Uncomfortable for my neck.
Yeah. So Gabby feels also a bit uncomfortable on the neck. So you get a little bit of belt, and then is it better?
Yes.
Nice. So you're allowing just a little bit of opening into your chest, especially if you have been working over the weekend on a desk. This is good.
Or if you're hurting too much.
Yeah.
Not only working.
Mm-hmm. And here you can slowly just move side to side. We're going to stay for another minute here. So once again, you start to wake up, remove anything that's underneath. Again, breathe slowly, use your elbows to lift yourself up. You might be feeling a bit sleepy. That's good. So now you have two options for the last poses. The first option is you find a wall and you're just going to place your feet a little bit wider. So you're going to get about 20 centimeters away from the wall. I'm not sure how much that is in inches, but like about a hand distance away from the wall. And you're just going to open your hips and allow the hips to go side to side. That's option one.
That looks like a frog.
It's like a frog, exactly.
Like the actual yoga pose frog.
Mm-hmm.
There.
You can also, if for example, in my case, I'm supposed to keep my knee high up. So I can scoop a little bit closer to the wall, maybe place a blanket underneath, and then just keep the legs up. Or if you don't have a block, a wall close by, or for example, you have just a bed, you can do the same with the bed. So in this case, we can use our pillows here. Nice. You're going to bring them something that is a little bit high than usual. Yeah. Nice. And you're going to make yourself a little bit of a shelf. And same thing, open your feet slightly wider. Then relax them. Or in my case, I feel more like using the pillows as a reference, just to keep my legs up.
Like this?
Yeah. And if you have, nice, that's beautiful, Karen. Keep them open like a frog, yeah. And if in this case you feel like you just want to grab a rest and you don't have the kids going around you and nothing much to do, you can get your
kids.
Gabi has no kids, that's good.
I do actually like stuff toys.
Yeah. So just place a, like what I really like to do here is like get a blanket use on my chest or a blanket on top of your head. You can roll it, then place it on top of your head. Nice.
Roll it
Mm-hmm.
and put it on top of your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good night, Mommy.
Good night. And you actually can stay here for as long as you want and you need. So I'm going to allow you to stay here for as long as you need. And again, no pressure. On the moon days, it's important to allow your body to recover. As I said, it is quite easy to get injured, and it's quite easy to get injured and not recover quite soon. So you have to be really mindful. Stay. Can play some nice music. I'm just gonna finish with
Bowl meditation.
some full meditation. Just stay wherever you are. And try to focus your attention in the space in between your eyebrows, your third eye, slightly higher up. Imagine you have a jewel just there. You can put any color that you want. Golden, red, turquoise. Just focus on that little jewel in between your eyebrows. Feel how it's light, the shine that it creates, it goes around your body. It's like a wheel with many stacks going towards all of your body. So feel how those spikes just go from your third eye all around into your face, everywhere into your body. So as you bring your inhale into your third eye, you bring the inhale into all your body at the same time. Keep concentrated on that jewel into your third eye. Stay for as long as you need or start to wake up. If you're waking up, it's a good time to rub your hands against each other. Create heat. Put your hands into your eyes. Bring the warmth into the eyes. Maybe allow that warmth to go around your head. Rub again.
Rub, rub, rub.
Maybe a little bit of nice love into your shoulders and your neck. Rub again. Then take it into any place that your body needs it. Especially if you have an injury. Slowly, really slowly, monkey, monkey. Monkey mind. Really slowly start to wake up. As you come sitting, you bring your eyes together. And be grateful for your body. Be grateful for moon days like this, where you have the chance to rest. Not all the time you have to do.
I don't understand.
Sometimes it's nice to stay still. Yeah. Thank you for joining into the class. I hope you had a nice time. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Bye.